Hello everyone. Welcome to another video and welcome to Shiksha Alya, which is my channel. My name is Advay Pandita and the lecture is also again for class 8 and welcome to Shiksha Alya. Please subscribe the channel. The chapter is now based on both old plus new NCERT. Okay. So the chapter is cell the unit of life. As we in the previous video we had an introduction of cell, but now we are here with the cell organs, which is the nucleus. Yeah, there are some another organs too, but today in today's class we are gonna we all are gonna just simply understand what is nucleus, and it is gonna be a very short video only for the revision purpose, you can say, or for a quick revision or a quick slide video. Okay, so the first we have a question here: what is nucleus? Now, what is nucleus? What is nucleus? If it is a cell organelle, then it may have some functions and it may have some definitions. Okay, we are going to have that definition. Nucleus is a cell organelle. Nucleus is a cell organelle which is found in all eukaryotic cells. So, the organs of cell are known as cell organelle or cell organelles. Okay, cell organelles are basically the cell organs, are basically the cell organs. Okay, now it is a dark stained body, okay, which is found in all eukaryotic cell. What we mean by the eukaryotic cells? The eukaryotic cells are the cells which are well developed nucleus and the DNA is not in a snaked form. Okay, so as it is written in all eukaryotic cells, but there is an exception for a cell which is RBC, red blood cell, not RCB, that cricket team, but RBC, red blood cells. They don't have a nucleus because they don't have enough space to have it. They are cells, but they have to carry oxygen, abundant amount of oxygen with them. In adult RBC, there is no space for any nucleus. Thus, it is a dark stained body. It is a dark stained body. Whenever you see a cell under a electron microscope or a nucleus under an electron microscope, you will see that a cell has a dark stained body, the dark body, which is a nucleus that is present in the center of the animal cell, but to the near the walls in the plant cell. Okay, also known as a control center of cell. Very important point, very important point. Also known as a control center of cell. Now, why it is known as a control center of the cell, we will get to know it. Okay, so what are its features? Like, why it is another control center of the cell? It controls heredity. It has an effect on heredity as it has the genetic material, which is DN, sorry, RNA and DNA. RNA and DNA. Okay, which is RNA and DNA. They are the genetic material that our nucleus have in it. So store genetic information. The same thing as I told. It controls heredity. What controls heredity? It's a DNA. It's a gene. Okay, it's a gene. So it's as it stores the genetic information, it controls heredity. It it leads to the variation in the cell, in the organism, in the human being. Okay, but now the another topic is structure of nucleus. Now, coming to the structure of nucleus, we know the nucleus is a control center of the cell. Now, as the cell has some structure, like it has cell membrane, it has nucleus, it has mitochondria, cytoplasm, lysosomes, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, and a lot of things in it. Now, the structure of nucleus. Now, the structure of nucleus is, first we have the nucleus membrane. Now, as I told you, that we have a cell membrane, that is a protection for the cell, that is the protection for the cell. So nucleus membrane, if the cell membrane is a protection for the cell, then the nucleus membrane could be the protection for the nucleus. So I will simply write protection for the cell. It is basically the covering. It is basically the covering. It is basically the covering which is protects the cell, which protects the nucleus in this case. And why? Because it has another thing which is here, that is nucleolus. Nucleus is the actual part which has the genetic material with the chromatin threads which are found in the nucleus, are basically present in the nucleolus part of the nucleus. Okay, now it is a genetic material. Now we know what is the genetic material in the nucleus, that is DNA and RNA. DNA and RNA are the genetic material. What is DNA? DNA is a deoxyribonucleic acid, and the RNA is a ribonucleic acid. I hope you understand. I will be explaining the DNA and RNA separately in another video, so stay tuned. Please subscribe that you may get the video as I upload it. Okay, now the third one is nucleoplasm. Now the cell has cytoplasm. Now the cell has cytoplasm. It is a jelly-like structure in the cell in which all the cell organelles are represented. So we have nucleoplasm here. Okay, what does we mean by the nucleoplasm? Nucleoplasm is the cytoplasm, simply cytoplasm of cell. Sorry. Extremely sorry for this. Cytoplasm of the cell is basically the nucleoplasm. The cytoplasm can be used as a mnemonic for this, but cytoplasm of the nucleus. Sorry. Again, very sorry. Cytoplasm for the nucleus. Cytoplasm of the nucleus is known as a nucleoplasm. In that nucleoplasm, we have our fourth or structure organelle of the nucleus itself, which is nucleolus. So basically the nucleolus is present in the nucleoplasm, and nucleus have actually have the genetic material and thread chromatin it is chromatin threads. Okay, so this is nucleolus. The nucleolus have actual genetic material and chromatin threads. Okay, now let's revise again. Let's revise it again. Cell organelle, which is the nucleus. Okay, what is nucleus? Nucleus is a cell organelle. It's a cell organelle. That is the cell organelle means the organs of the cell, which is found in all eukaryotic cell except RBC. RBC में हमारा न्यूक्लियोलस नहीं होता है, because it has it doesn't have the space to carry a nucleolus, because it has to carry abundant amount of oxygen in it. Okay, it is a dark stained body. Okay, no problem. It is a dark stained body. It is a dark stained body. It also known as the control center of the cell. Why? Because it controls the heredity and stores the genetic information. Okay, it controls center of the cell because it has DNA. It controls all the functions of the cell. It is also known as the brain of the cell. Okay, control heredity and store genetic information. What is the genetic information? Basically, that is the DNA and RNA. Now, what is the structure of the nucleolus? First, we have the nucleus membrane. That is a covering. It is a covering which is act as a protecting for the nucleus. Again, so sorry. Nucleus. Then we have this genetic material. What is the genetic material? The deoxyribonucleic acid and the ribonucleic acid, that is DNA and RNA, are the genetic material which is present in the cell. Okay, now we have the nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm basically can be as a mnemonic, can be remembered as the cytoplasm of a nucleus. That is, as a cell has a cytoplasm, same is a function of the nucleoplasm, that is the jelly-like structure in the nucleus. Okay, so it's basically the cytoplasm of nucleus. Okay, now that we have here nucleolus. Nucleolus is actually have a genetic material. It is the organelle of a nucleus. It is even smaller than nucleus. Basically, this can be the smallest unit of life. This can be the smallest unit of life. So, and chromatin threads are there in the nucleolus. I hope that this lecture is very helps you in any way or any thing, and I hope that this lecture was really important and it affected you. So thank you for this. Please make sure that you subscribe my another channel, which is Advay Panta, that is also on present on YouTube, and subscribe this channel as the Shiksha Alia, because you to get such interesting and informative videos further. Okay, till then, bye.